he like pinches his brow, and you see him like take a composing breath, and he says, "You four again. My apologies. It is you four again."
Considering how we parted last, I accept your your acknowledgement, Your Majesty.
Perhaps as a symbol of good faith, Zhixil takes out the painting. He pulls it out and he just lays it unfurled in front of the king and just puts it down and steps away.
The table is definitely big enough. The table at least seats, like there's a head, two seats, and a foot. And everybody would have plenty of room with 6 people sitting at this table. Like you would have like for him to like, you'd have to like reach out to like touch the person next to you. He looks at it and he goes, he lets it unfurl, and he pauses. And you see like a lot of gears turning in his head. Eliza, where did you find this?
That dragon that we came to speak to you about earlier. We did fell the beast, much to the great power of our large friend here. This painting was in its cave, in the den of the dragon.
Very unusual. White dragons are not very much appreciators of art. Do you know what this is?
It, of course, is of the great late Queen Eliza. Of course.
Of course. This was the last painting she had done before she passed. Suddenly, of course. It was stolen from my own chambers 5 years ago. We have no idea how a thief was able to get that far into the palace. We have no idea what all they took. But this has been dearly missed since then.
Fucking corn.
What I was thinking.
Yeah.
Why would it be in a dragon's cave, though?
Well,
Your
it wasn't.
Majesty,
It wasn't in the
I
horde.
was.
That was
It was like a smuggler's den first.
Yeah. Your Majesty, we believe the dragon had taken up residence in a smuggler's cave. That is where we found this.
That
I'm
would
still
make sense.
half bowing. I'm so nervous.
Please stand, tall friend. I apologize for my temper. It has been a very rough season for the kingdom. And after speaking with some of my advisors and my son, who I realized disobeyed me and sent some of his personal guard along with you, I will say, although perhaps I was not in the wrong in my action, I could have been more delicate with how I went about that action. I'm glad your people can return safely to their home, and this will probably not be the first time my son has acted wiser than me, but I hope it is not the last, actually. For this kingdom will be much better off if they get a wiser king to follow. Please join me for tea. He like gestures his like, he kind of says like, may I, like asking to like pack up the painting. And he very delicately like puts it back into like casing that he found, and he calls the page over, Alan, and he hands him, and he says some things to him like, "You take it, get it cleaned up, get it placed back where it belongs." But T, you have much to discuss that has piqued the interest of my Arcanist. And while many things pique Min's interests, I would like to hear about them in a less tense environment. Please have a seat. And he gestures to the other chairs around the table. So there are 4 of you, him and the Arcanist. That would be enough. Within moments, like as he says that, T comes in. A couple of servants, serving people at least. Can I get perception checks from everyone?
20.
20.
19.
9.
19.
Dirty 20.
9 and 19. Yes.
Ilikhal's not seeing shit.
Ilikhal
He's so
sweat.
nervous.
Glasses.
2 of you rolled. The 9 is lower than your Ilikhal's passive, I know, right?
Yeah, my passive is 14.
Yeah, so it's gonna be 14 with the passive.
Awesome.
20, 19, 14, 19. So the 14 will not. The 2, let me see. Oh. No one will see it, actually. Whatever it is. No one perceives it.
Well,
Nothing happened. It is not that important. Or it is, and you did not see it happen, and that's unfortunate. But tea is served.
Singers are here.
Hmm?
I'm kidding. Nothing.
Yeah,
I'm just
the
theorizing.
mob is here.
the jellies are here.
The king is the mob leader.
Wouldn't that be a twist, though?
What if someone's poisoning the king?
What if?
We'll never know.
Did my bird
Do you
see
serve?
anything?
No.
Is your bird out?
It's yeah. I
That's
think
a
I
retcon.
left it outside. I left it outside.
Okay.
But yeah, you I need to describe the room better. I didn't do a good job. It is like a semi-library, kind of like a sitting room, but it might be his tea room. There is a table that sits like 6 of you comfortably, could probably seat 8 to 10 like uncomfortably. There are 6 chairs, one of which is the throne, technically, because any seat the king sits upon is then the throne. But it is a little nicer. It is at what is therefore the head of the table. They're wooden with a little bit of like etched design, wood carved in there. They all have blue, deep royal blue cushions and padding along the backs and the seats. In the center of the room, where the table is, there's also a light blue rug on which the table and the chairs are sitting on. It has a deep blue fringe. There are a few bookshelves along the wall, and what is like really noticeable in the room is the 3 stained glass windows on the wall that the king is facing, and then the 5, I think, tinted glass windows along the other wall that are just, and again, it's not, they're yellow. They're yellow windows. This is just like a yellow stained glass, and so it keeps like a very neutral color in the room at all time of day. The tea is served. It is actually like a Ceylon tea.
Alfonz's favorite.
Ceylon tea. Ceylon green tea is known to have a vastly different flavor than that of green teas produced around the world. It's quite strong. It's leafy and darker in color, where Ceylon white tea is rather sweet, overtones of honey and light in color. That's what it is. It's Ceylon white tea. That's what it tastes like. For those viewers who are very, very big tea connoisseurs, it is like a Ceylon white. It is a white tea.
It's very niche.
Now available on the merch store.
Northern Reaches Ceylon
www.
tea. It's not actually native to the Northern Reaches. This is an imported tea. Potentially from one of the various isles of Ilikhal. It is sweet with overtones of honey and is light in color. So it's really refreshing for a hot tea, if that makes sense as well. But the tea is poured for all of you, and it's in very tall, like an Asian teacup is kind of a short teacup. It's like a very tall teacup, like one of those. If it like you stacked like 3 on top of each other, so it's like kind of like a flute almost. And they are ceramic. glasses, teacups. You'll have your tea, and it's quite delicious. And the king asks you to do tell of the things that have gotten my Arcanist all in a tizzy.
Well, where to begin? Our story is.
Preferably at the beginning.
Ugh.
He told you a joke.
Wow.
With a joke.
There's a playlist on the
tension
YouTube. Prepare to roll. Tracks are. You have that here?
url.com/playlist to roll. We're advertising to the wrong people.
No. The king needs to watch. He's
Yeah,
an
no.
influencer, key influencer.
Yeah, he's an influencer.
I
Yeah.
haven't seen it
He
yet.
has an Instagram and everything.
Insta model.
hmm Known for his thirst traps.
Spat on my notebook.
We just, like, keep moving.
I don't know what he wants.
I don't know.
There's like
So
17 hours worth of story here.
Perhaps
I-
Min
yeah.
might. Perhaps Min would know best.
Let's
as to
make
what
Noah
would be
have a
interesting to you.
conversation with himself.
We now have this resource.
Start with the mantle. That's the interesting bit.
That doesn't
Then-
help us.
The mantle?
The queens. The
Yeah,
fae.
but that's like a really
seasons.
abstract thing to start with.
So let's start with the queens then. Let's just.
That's
Right.
yeah.
Well, are you familiar
Queens
with
are-
the?
No, you
talking
do
with each
not
other.
have to retell all of it to
All
me.
right.
I participated in it. you can narrate the narration.
Okay,
if you would like.
okay.
You could say first I talk about this, then I talk about this, then I talk about this, then I
Gotcha.
talk about this. You can give me that. That's
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Spark notes it. So we'll say, are you familiar with the queens and the two courts? I'm sure the answer is yes.
Of course.
We went to we found a messenger of the Winter Court being attacked by what seemed to be agents of the Summer Court. We were told to go visit the Queen Mav.
B.
Can you write down the 3 letters of her name, please?
I've got them here
Every
somewhere.
time. M-A-B.
It's a bit.
Hey.
Not a bit. I
It's
wish it
not a
was a
bit.
bit.
The panic in your eyes said it's not a bit.
We met with the Queen, who let us know that the Mantle of Power is not being transferred or has not been accepted by the Summer Queen, and we had been tasked with going to visit Queen Titania in her court. And I'm now realizing, what the hell are we gonna do there? We're just gonna go. So anyway, we're
Welcome to the hero's perspective. You just realized how deep into this you are, and you're like, "Oh, I'm like a dude talking to a king." Yep.
And yeah, we're currently trying to track down where in the Kingswood we should be going to meet with the Summer Queen and figure out why they have not accepted the mantle.
That is quite a lot. I will give you that. He chuckles at it too. Like as you make a persuasion check or a charisma check. If you have proficiency in persuasion, you can add it.
He's not
will assume that
persuading
is
him
the-
of anything. It's all true.
It's a storytelling aspect. It's not there is not this is a degree of success, not a chance of failure type
I
thing.
can go
This
with
is how
18.
well did
That's-
Alfonz
18.
This was how well did Alfonz
Okay.
tell the story, not or even do
Oh,
you have proficiency in persuasion?
do I?
Have proficiency in persuasion? Do you have the dot filled?
Oh, I do. Yeah.
Do you have it in performance?
Performance? No.
Okay, then we'll have it be persuading. For that instance. So we'll say the way you tell the tale is not of a bard dramatizing all of the events that you have participated in. That would be a performance check. The way you tell this story is as a peer discussing the importance of what you were doing. You're not telling a story, you are talking about why it's important of what you're doing and why he should care, why you're actually there. Which there are subtleties between the two, and this one actually might be the better way to tell it. No puffery in the way you tell it, should be what I say. He kind of chuckles. I like the serious tone that you've taken, and like the we like this is what's going on. You know, do somehow popped into the Feywild and suddenly Queen, and then Stephen sold half of his soul, and there were dogs that blinked, and it was confusing, and the whole dragon thing really
The
threw
dogs
us out. And
were
then
nice.
to you, because
Yeah, no one else saw them.
made a good choice. Time didn't pass, and this and that, and you talk about the Fae were really freaky. I was just uncomfy the whole time. And he laughs, and he laughs because he reached out to the book that he was reading and sat down and he closed, and he slides it. I'm assuming you were sitting, if he's at the head, Minilin would be at his right. I think you're gonna be at his left, and Ilikhal, Pyle, and Zhixil down table somewhere.
Sure.
He slides the book over to you, and on the cover, in very like fancy script, it's a very fancy looking book. It says Heroic Epics of the Fae. It's like a fantasy story. And he said the book was always a favorite of Min's, and I was just having a reread for some pleasure. That's why he thinks it's so funny. Is it's just serendipitous.
The timing is quite
This
appropriate.
has come across. And he finishes his tea, and he stands up, and he takes the book, and he walks over to a bookshelf. He says, that the quest you have embarked upon is of such importance, and he sets the book into its space on the bookshelf. And while my situation has not changed and I can offer no specific help in terms of funding or manpower, I can offer that you will not be bothered by my King's Card. You four, I mean no offense in saying this, are incredibly suspicious looking.
I chuckle.
But the word will be passed amongst my men that you four are not causing trouble in the kingdom, and you are, in fact, to not be hindered in your efforts. I will make sure that happens.
Well, I'm sure that will go a long way.
Yes, and I do wish you so much. And as he says, like, so much, there's a loud crash
No, I'm not done.
as the two stained glass windows. So on the wall behind, so you are facing him up against one wall. There are five slim windows. There are 3 stained glass windows, 2 large and one moderately sized. There's a large crash as 2 of the stained glass windows break inward.
I hop in front of the king.
Well, I'm gonna need everyone to roll initiative.
Adds up. I think I was probably at the foot, sitting at the foot of the table. Just it's as far away from the king as I could be.
Okay, so we're gonna have Ilikhal at the foot of the table. The king was at the head. Minilin was on his right. Alfonz on his left, and then Pilot and Zhixil right and left. It's relatively unimportant. The room is small enough that I think you can all travel across it anyway. All right. Our characters are. The king had walked over to this. Okay, so what you'll notice is bookshelf, 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 but there are windows here. Stained glass windows over there that you can't even hardly tell. Bookshelf, bookshelf over here on the wall. This is where you guys entered. There is a door here as well, through which the tea was brought in. Minolin is going to be old Alfonz. Egg. And I need bad guys. Okay, so there are swinging in through the windows a red, white, and a white. All right, so 4 individuals break in through the windows. You are all surprised by this. And no one will get to act on the first round. Also, the thing you did not notice was while the king was discussing, while the tea came in, another individual came into the room and stood next to this bookshelf. He was very stealthy and managed to just kind of blend in with the background.
Okay, that's how the
Looks
mechanics
like
work.
books.
I'm staring right at him, but it's how D&D works. It's fine.
Yep, he was incredibly stealthy. Some would say that he is the best at stealth in this room. There's a level of blending that's totally possible.
Disagree. He's not behind cover. If staff had tried to do that, you would have been like, "There's nothing to hide behind."
Yep. Saph also doesn't live at the castle.
This guy lives in the castle.
Yes.
His cape resembles books.
You guys recognize him. It's the king's brother. It is when we get there. It is you guys have seen him before.
Why
He's
is
wearing
the
dark
king's brother
brothers.
such a creep? Why wouldn't he just join us for tea?
Yeah.
As these individuals into the actual combat, as these individuals break through the stained glass windows, they land into the room.
Wait, where's the king?
The king is over here.
Why?
He was putting his book away.
He had just walked up to the bookshelf to put the book in.
Right.
And he turned around to talk to you. The windows smash open. These individuals land in the room. And you are all surprised through one turn of action. Through the turn of action, there are more martial-looking individuals represented by the white pluses on the die.
We get like a vague description of them.
Yes.
So you just said 4 people.
So they're all hooded. There are 2 very martial-looking individuals. They're armed with short swords and appear to have crossbows. You cannot see their faces or any features. And
is it a drow mage?
They are no. They're martial. Okay. No see that for you. Hold on.
I'm sorry.
Is anyone gonna say anything?
Losers. It is not a drow mage. It's a drow elite warrior.
So the other ones are drow mages.
There. That's how that works. Yeah, so they're armed with short swords and crossbows, the 2 martial-looking individuals, and the other 2 individuals appear to be magi. They are also completely covered. They each carry 2 staves between the 2 of them.
Is staves the plural for staffs?
Yes.
Huh.
2 staffs is
Staves.
Yes. 1 staff, 2 staves.
Or you know.
They each have a staff, and as the windows break in, the 2 martial individuals land, and that appears to be the end of their turn. That is the surprise round. The other 2 individuals each cast a spell. These windows on the far side where they broke in from go completely dark, and most of the windows all but this window on the far corner, the fourth window, go completely dark as well.
Eating up the light in the room.
Eating up all but one light, so the room becomes dimly lit.
Except I'm going to say no to that and use counterspell on at least one of them.
I have to check to see if you can react while you're surprised. Surprise a character or monster. So surprise. You're surprised you can't move. Surprise, surprise, surprise. Tell me about surprise. There. You can't take a reaction until this turn ends.
Oh,
so
boo.
because you were
Okay.
surprised, you can't react.
Damn.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're unable to counter the darkness spells that take place. The room becomes dimly lit, and mechanically, this is what happens. Two of these individuals immediately break off and start to attack the king, and are immediately rallied to him are the Arcanist and his brother, who is snuck into the
their
room.
turns were
His
done.
bodyguard.
Yeah.
Mechanically, this is not what happens. These two individuals fight in a separate combat with them. You were fighting
Okay.
Oh, gotcha.
one martial individual and one spellcaster
Okay.
in this room. Because mechanically, story-wise, it doesn't make sense for two people to do this. Mechanically, you die if there are four of them. That is the okay encounter is one of each, two of each with the NPCs that I don't have any stats or anything for. Doesn't add up.
That makes sense.
So engaged in pitched combat of their own are a martial and a martial and a magical, engaged in combat with the king, the Arcanist, and the king's half-brother, who, in seeing this occur, is also his bodyguard. Tilt that way a little bit. And you two are going to be engaged with the magical and martial individual. This magical individual is the one keeping the darkness spell here, not over here.
Which window still has light?
There are 4 windows here. 1, 2, 3, 4. The fourth one still has light.
Okay.
These 3 are blocked, and these 3 over here are blocked.
So dim lighting, does that affect us if we don't have dark vision?
No, but everyone here has dark vision.
I don't have my goggles on.
Flip
I
them
don't
on.
walk around with them on.
That's fair.
I'd have to take an action because we're in combat.
Oh.
Oh, you don't just keep
Is
them on.
this concentration?
Or like on your neck, like a necklace.
No, I have my raven necklace. Fashion.
Of course.
Clyde.
And he's got a name.
Yeah,
The
Clyde.
Raven. Yeah, Clyde. That's it. Yeah.
Staff remembers.
Clyde's heart.
Yeah, Heart of Clyde. It was in the ingredients. Okay. Top of the initiative is whom? I can't see it. Pilot.
I
Pilot, go for it.
to the magic user and try to stab him with my rapier.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Does a 27 hit?
Nope. Yep,
What?
roll damage. I'm just fucking with her. Of course it's 27 hits.
Dude, I'm
I
scared.
believed you.
I actually believe.
I did not believe him because I do that all the time.
I'm good. All right.
That is a 10.
10
Damn.
damn. 10 damage.
Damage.
Magi.
Oh.
No, and just to put my mind at ease, I can't
Yes.
be like surprise attacked by the people behind me, right?
No,
Okay.
you are engaged in combat with these two individuals. The combat is these two individuals.
Okay.
Yeah, you're not gonna get bit bopped by the others.
Okay.
One might say, depending on how you perform in this combat, is how the story unfolds with their combat as well. But 10 damage. I'm just checking hit points. Okay. They must make a concentration check, DC 10. They succeed. They maintain concentration on their spell. And is that all you do? Pilot. So Pilot, acting very quickly, always kind of on edge as an individual, jumps to their feet, runs over, and quickly recognizing that there is a magic user, just rapiers right into them. The individual appears to be damaged by it, hurt well enough, but not on death's door. And they finish their action. If Pilot, you wish to do anything else,
That is my action.
that is your action. It goes to Alfonz.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Mage
Creative
Armor
positional. Okay.
on myself.
Alfonz casts Mage Armor as a action. You feel armored. Do you have anything you need to do as a bonus action, or can do as a bonus action?
Not as far as I'm
Do you,
aware.
and do you wish to move?
Nope.
Okay. Goes to
Me.
Zhixil on 13.
So Zhixil will want to either hop over the table, or if not, just run around to the other side of the table and as a form of cover. Maybe like down that way. Maybe a bit farther away. Yeah. Somewhere like about there. Yeah.
Okay, that's like 15-ish feet of movement.
Yeah, and cast Mage Armor as well.
Okay, armored.
Love this.
Is there anything that's a bonus action?
Um,
I'll call
I
it
don't
double
really-
clicked. Okay,
yeah,
nothing is a
I don't
bonus
know.
action. Ilikhal, going to you.
All right. I'm gonna go for the martial one. Enter rage as a bonus action. There's wild
Ilikhal.
surge.
Angry.
Angry.
Mash.
What is it? Trademarked catchphrase.
As I walk over, multicolored lights surround me.
Okay. This is the one that adds AC to you.
Could I actually
cool.
go more towards, like, in between them? Is that within 10 feet of Pilot?
Yes. You're
we-
all in adjacent squares.
We both have a +1 bonus to AC.
Oh, plus how many? 1?
+1, yeah.
Yee.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
Is there a way to do that? That's fine. And I will make 2 attacks with my greatsword.
Go for it.
So one of them's a 26.
Gonna hit.
Yep. 15.
15 does not hit.
Yeah, I figured it's martial. 15 damage.
15 damage. So it's a pretty heavy hit.
Yeah. I actually remembered my rage bonus this time.
Would you like to describe like specifically how you go about it?
I think I kind of like run up and use my momentum to like slash sideways.
Okay, that's the one that hits with such extreme. So big people don't look like they run fast, but it's because it's like proportional kind of things. Like you take long strides, it looks like a jog, but you're covering a lot of ground per stride. You're moving pretty fast. You react surprisingly quickly and close that gap in less strides than it takes normal heighted people. And in one step and slash, this individual is caught off guard by how quickly you have moved and is not able to step back fast enough. And you nearly, like, had they not stepped back at all, you might have cut them in half. You would have at least buried your sword deep in them. You cut across their midline, just below their breastbone. They're slightly shorter than human height. You cut right across like mid chest, just below the breastbone, and you try to follow that up with a momentum with an overhead, and they just lethally and very quickly sidestep, and you bury your sword, and it sticks into the wood of the floor, and you hear it with a hard thunk right on top. But that is you raged as a bonus action. You also are Rainbow. Happy Pride. Dated this episode, guys. But that ends your turn. It goes to the bad guys. And we will lead with the magic individual. The mage, who may or may not be drow, attempts something very difficult. The individual in front of you, Pilot, as a bonus action, like they hold their staff in front of you, they say some mystical words, and they bamf, surrounded by silvery mist.
No.
Are you going to counterspell now?
Mm-hmm.
You can't, and now.
Yeah, I want
Okay.
to.
What level is counterspell?
3.
Okay, you mark off your spell slot.
Mm-hmm.
As they attempt to misty step, Alfonz says, Alfonz, you quickly make some arcane gestures, and you say the arcane words of "not fucking today" in Elvish, and instantly the magic of the mist that started to come around them stops.
Describe the panic on his face, please.
And he's very upset, and he looks over and he notes that you were the one that did that.
I give him a little like lift of the eyebrows. Your move, Potter.
Copyrighted. J.K. Rowling's coming for you.
Yeah. So that individual looks at you, and you can see in the hood of the cloak like barred teeth, and he lowers his staff at you, and a puff of smoke, green smoke, comes flying at you. Oh, maybe not. No, not green smoke. You're too far away. That'll do it. A blue-white light comes out of the end of his staff. I apologize. I didn't check the range. Blue-white light comes out of the end of his staff and streaks out towards you. And he rolls a natural 1. What the fuck? Okay, and it misses. Worst possible outcome.
I let my hat like change colors a little bit and like raise my eyebrows at him again.
The mental damage. Counterspelled nat 1.
Rough. That's rough, buddy. Can I?
Idiot.
That's what I want. Okay.
Idiot.
The martial individual, Ilikhal, is going to attack you with his short sword. Their short sword. We're unsure of the gender of this individual. Also, I mean, I'm not gonna.
Pride month. Pride lights.
Yeah. That is an 12 to hit. A 12 to hit.
And 12 does not hit.
Okay,
Yikes.
and 12 does not hit. He does have multi-attack. They have multi-attack.
Notice
This individual has multi-attack.
Go for it.
multi-spell.
Less than
That's-
and 12. We're moving on from that die though.
The martial person.
Two
Well,
two
the-
sweeps.
The mage did
less.
2 as well.
Misty Step is a
The
bonus.
mage cast a bonus
bonus.
action and an action.
Mhm.
Oh, you can do it
Misty
in
Step
that
is a
order?
bonus action.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
I
can do
always
them
rage
in
first.
the order.
I need to learn more about bonus actions because I don't even know.
They're very niche. Like there are very specific
Yeah.
things that can be bonus
There's
actions.
not a ton of stuff that they
Yeah.
can do. Goes to next in the initiative order, top of the initiative order with
You were gonna
Pilot.
multi-attack me.
You missed. He rolled lower.
Oh, okay.
They rolled lower.
Okay.
Pilot, you're up.
I attack the magic user again with my rapier.
Okay, make an attack.
Poor guy, the mental damage.
Nat 20.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Nice.
He's dead. Noah's mad.
Okay.
Oh, I love
And
it.
I also
Also,
get sneak attack.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's a lot of damage.
Do it.
He's coming for me. Do it quickly. Noah's wishing we were fighting all four now.
No, I really like you guys. You guys get lucky all the time. It's fine.
Yeah,
if
sometimes you
if
just
you had to
roll
fight
well.
2 drow mages, you'd be dead.
Mm,
Yeah, because if they could do 2 actions per turn,
Yeah.
we'd be screwed.
yeah.
Like I could just think of like the type of spells that it could be shot out. Like even think of like your firebolt and my lightning bolt.
They probably have fireball or something again.
And
Yeah.
they don't care if they
Dude.
burn the castle down. I do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Is
could easily hit you when you're
32
sitting down.
damage.
Yeah.
32 damage.
Oh,
Fuck.
Oof. They're still up. They're looking really rough.
no way.
A
That's
mage?
insane.
A mage has 42 hit points.
We saw the character sheet.
I didn't pay
Oh,
that
did you
much
see? I
attention.
didn't see the hit points on it.
Martin,
You fucking
zoomed in
snake.
on the exact
Like-
right thing. Like, that's what I need to get to. Got it. Okay, good, great. Yeah, it's still up. That
Jesus.
individual's still up.
Probably looking
They have
pretty
to have a
rough
lot of hit
though,
points.
right?
They're only two people. There are 4 of you.
That's true. Are they looking rough at least?
Very.
Okay, good, good.
Imagine.
Like now it's just like half of my hit points. I'm fine.
That yeah, they did not enjoy that. They have to make a how much was that? 32 damage. They have to make a
Concentration.
32. Yeah, they had to make a concentration check of 22 11. I gotta look up concentration checks. I apologize. It hasn't come up yet.
Pilot, narrate your amazing hit.
Please do.
I see that this person tried to hit my friend Alfonz, failed miserably, and I laugh in his face and
Oh.
go, "Ha, idiot!" And then I stab him with the rapier.
Nice. The mental damage.
Guy's gonna jump out this window for his final hit point.
Half the damage you take is the concentration. 10 or half the damage. So it's 32.
Okay.
So it's a concentration check of 16.
Nice.
Roll a 5.
Oh my god.
The windows light pours into the room from the broken windows.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Wait, he could cast other spells while concentrating?
You can cast other spells as long as they're not concentration.
Oh, okay.
It goes to Alfonz on 17.
I'm gonna cast Magic Missile at a level 2.
Maybe don't put all of them at the mage because he's pretty low.
I want to make sure he's dead.
Okay.
Hold on,
He'll be dead. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Level 2 is almost overkill.
Okay. You cast Magic Missile at him at level 2.
Fine, let's split it up. So that's 12 damage. So I'll send 2 to the mage and 2 to the other.
What's
So
up
it's
based on the die you rolled? Like,
Yeah, you
don't
have to
have
Oh,
it.
gotcha.
each.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't in track. Okay, hold on. I'll re-roll.
Okay.
Wait, where does the extra 1 force damage go? If that's the case.
Wherever you
Plus
want it
1 on
to.
each of the darts.
On each of the darts?
Yeah.
Hey,
Holy
KGlow.
shit! I didn't know.
Read
Hey,
this
Glow.
spell.
Each of the I thought it was I thought it was 1d4 plus 1. Like, so you add plus 1 after.
It's 1d4 plus 1.
Shit.
1d4
plus
okay.
one.
He's
Okay.
died.
Okay.
A dart
Okay.
deals 1d4
A
plus
dart.
1.
Okay.
So if you use a magic missile, you add 3.
Okay.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Huh.
So you
So
add
it's 3d4
4.
plus 3.
Anyway, okay, so the first
Right now it's
two,
44 plus
welcome
4.
to D&D.
Whoa.
first 2 for the magic user. 4, 5, 6, 7 damage to the magic user.
Okay, and the other one?
5 damage.
Okay. As you cast magic missile at this individual, they place their staff out in front of them, and the magic missiles hit an invisible barrier directly in front of them. You're not the only person who can cast shield.
Hold on. It can't be regular shield.
Shield?
Martin's just like, nope.
Shield. Until the start of your next turn, you have a +5 bonus to AC, including against a triggering attack, and you take no damage
it
from
is
magic
regular
missile.
shield. Okay, cool.
The reaction, yeah.
Shield
Cool.
is the only thing that can block magic missile.
I thought it was a special shield. Okay. Good to know.
Yes. So he uses reaction. He takes no damage from shield from that.
At least you got some of them to the martial guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. The martial guy appears to get hit by the 5 damage, though.
How far away are they?
10, 15, 20, 25-ish feet.
I'm going to back up 5 feet. 10 feet. Sure.
Okay. If I really planned this out, I would wall off that area and say there's another combat happening, but we're just going to hand wave. It's fine. What you doing?
Okay. Were I to cast Lightning Bolt, which has a range of 100 feet long and 5 feet wide,
you will certainly hit Ilikhal.
So would I be able to move over, cast it, and then return to the table?
You're at no risk if you're just hugging that wall.
You can move here and cast straight that way.
Yes.
And not hit Ilikhal, yes.
And then return to the table? Would that be possible?
20. You could move 10 more feet after moving to here.
So not quite back to where you were.
I don't know if that's such a bad thing, because if they have something like Shatter or like bigger spell, they can hit us both.
Table doesn't actually give you cover.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
It's just roleplay.
You'd have to flip the table to actually get cover.
Yeah.
Okay.
For me, it's just mainly distance.
Yeah, exactly. Gungeon.
Yeah. So something of the sort. I'll go over there, and let's just blast the marshal with
lightning
bolt.
Good call.
I have my my lightning javelin.
Oh, yeah.
You do have a lightning javelin.
Okay.
What is the save? Dexterity.
15. Dexterity 15.
Dexterity 15.
He's gonna be pretty dex.
Yeah, probably.
Marshall, he might no short sword. Yeah.
Roll a 26 to save, so they will take half damage.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll roll 8d6.
Yeah, so roll all of it, and then we'll half it. Just
So
rounded down.
it would be 28, so 14.
14 damage. Okay.
Did you roll that in D&D Beyond?
I did.
I saw it.
Weird. It didn't tell me.
Oh,
I saw it.
That's
Saw
weird.
it too.
Okay. That individual, that hurt them. They're a martial individual. Like they definitely have more hit points than the mage. So they've only been hit. They've been actually hit twice, and then Alfonz kind of was like also magic missiles. Goes to Ilikhal.
Alrighty. Good old great sword again.
Great score. Go ahead.
Great sword.
They're great.
I'm gonna reckless attack, which is only applies to my first one.
Yep. Does it only apply to your first? I thought it was all of your attacks.
No, when you make your first attack on your turn. You can
That
when
kinda
you make your
sucks.
first attack on your turn, you can decide to attack recklessly. Oh,
No, it's
giving you
all of
advantage
your
on melee
attack.
weapon attack rolls. Oh yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So I can roll
You
4.
can't choose to recklessly attack midway through.
Yeah.
Is what that means.
Okay. So only 1 hits still.
Okay.
It's fine. 17 damage.
It's a lot of damage still.
Mm-hmm.
They're looking tired. Like combat is intense, and it's starting to get to them a little bit. And it goes to the bad guys. Time for some payback. We're gonna go mage first. That's gonna suck for you guys. That's what's gonna happen though. This individual casts a spell centered on the center of the table. A yellow-green fog starts to emerge and starts to fill a 20-foot bubble. It's gonna hit everybody.
Nope.
Okay.
Can I
20
uncanny dodge
foot?
that?
We're all within 20 feet.
20-foot radius. Yeah. So
I don't. Oh,
from
radius.
this
Okay.
point, 5, 10, 15, 5, 10, 15, 15, and 15.
I was thinking it was still square.
It
Radius.
is.
Okay.
It is like
Was it going to hit them as well?
It is just where you get, like, depending on how they center it, they can center it where it hits Ilikhal, hits Alfonz, hits Ilikhal and Pilot, and doesn't. The radius ends at the squares
Yeah,
in front
right
of them.
there.
Okay.
You're casting.
Yeah, I'm gonna counterspell that
Counterspell?
one too. Yeah.
Okay. You're gonna have to make a check.
Okay.
It doesn't just happen. Let me check.
It's instantaneous.
What determines?
It's
What determines whether or not he makes a check?
the spell level?
Okay. Oh, because he probably cast it higher than a level 3 spell.
Yes. I need you to
I
make
see.
an. I need you to make intelligence check while you cast. It is a DC 15.
He's casting a level 5 spell.
Yes.
Yikes!
Oh,
Yoinks.
he's real good.
It's
bro.
your spell casting ability, so it
Yeah,
adds
so it's intelligence.
proficiency. And
It does
proficiency.
not add proficiency
Yeah,
because
it
it is
does.
not. It does not. It is an ability check, not
on.
based off
No.
of
I kind of
Counterspell.
I want to actually
Make an ability
I wanna
check using your
actually
spellcasting
yeah.
ability.
right, which
Spellcasting
is
ability is
intelligence.
intelligence plus proficiency. That's what your spellcasting is.
Spellcasting ability is an ability check using intelligence that you can't have proficiency in.
Well, then I have proficiency in intelligence anyway.
You have proficiency in intelligence saving throws.
The fuck, I feel like you're reading this wrong. I really do.
I can kind of see what Noah's saying, but also
If he was a sorcerer casting counterspell, it would be charisma. That's why it says your spellcasting ability. Your spellcasting ability is intelligence.
Okay, so just tell me what to roll.
You roll a d20,
D20 plus
plus your
intelligence.
intelligence modifier.
Okay.
It's an ability
22.
check. That's enough. You counterspell the cloud kill. The spell fizzles. The individual is very upset.
I'm very upset.
The individual also can't Misty Step because they can't cast multiple spells. You rolled an 18.
I rolled a 15. I have a +7. Oh, hold on.
No.
Your
Hold on. My
Your
page just
intelligence
crashed.
is
1 second.
it was enough. You need to roll
Yeah,
it. You need to
hold on.
roll a 15.
Hold on.
yeah, your saving throw might be.
Yeah, I did my saving throw. Hold on.
Your intelligence is plus
Yeah.
4.
Yeah. The 19.
So you rolled a 19.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're still good.
That would have counterspelled any spell though. A 19 is the highest level spell that you have to counterspell.
Nice.
My D&D Beyond keeps crashing on me.
Yes.
Mine.
I
That's
mean,
so
it's you.
weird. Mine hasn't.
It doesn't like you. It's your computer. It's you're
Yeah.
cursed.
That's active 35 seconds ago.
But yeah, it says spellcasting ability because you can multiple different classes can learn
Yeah.
counterspell.
No, I think you are right. I just hate it.
I was looking at Stack Exchange. Like I want to make sure I get those right. Especially when Cloud Kill has the word kill in its name. You did prevent everyone from rolling Constitution saving throws and taking 5d8 poison damage.
Good.
Oh,
Nice.
I wouldn't have even been able to half that.
Is there anything else they can do? They cannot Misty Step because you can't cast 2-level spells. Yeah, you successfully perform the incredibly high DC to counterspell that, and they have nothing they can do as a bonus action.
That's a relief.
It goes to the
That's gonna be
martial
very angry.
individual. What?
I was going to be very angry.
Hey, it's part of it.
They're trying to kill you no matter what.
Yep, especially these.
I just realized something.
Hey, wait.
Oh wait, no,
Yep.
it wouldn't have made a difference. When I rolled for initiative, I didn't actually roll my initiative.
Oh.
So I would have been 16, but I still would
Okay.
have been below Alfonz.
Okay. Yeah, this individual is going to attack Ilikhal because he doesn't want to move out of Ilikhal's space.
With advantage.
With advantage, but with disadvantage because he's in direct sunlight now.
Nice.
So he's just going to have a straight roll.
Love that.
Sorry, who? It's the marshal who's attacking Ilikhal right now.
Yes. 14 to hit.
Nope.
Okay.
I'm having a lot of fun with this encounter, by the way, Noah.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah.
Like this.
Yeah, I
I'm
like it.
This is the first time
deadly
we're fighting a
encounters, yeah.
magic user. No, we're not. Never mind. The hag.
They're high level magic
Yeah.
users.
This is
more
like an
they can do.
actual magic user. Yes.
Yeah.
Trained to use
22
it.
to hit does hit.
Yeah, that does. Hold on before you tell me.
Okay.
As a reaction, reduce damage dealt to you by 1d12. It doesn't say I have to do it before you call the damage. Stone's Endurance.
Right. You can choose that afterwards.
Just want to make sure.
Six piercing damage plus 9 poison damage.
Was 6 their total? So have to 3?
Yes. 6 half to 3. 9 poison.
I'm gonna do Stone's Endurance. Am I?
Are you? Decide now.
No, they didn't do that much damage.
Okay. And they missed. Do they have a bonus action? They do not. So it goes top of the order, pilot.
I attack the mage
Okay.
with my good old trusty rapier.
Poke, poke.
That is a 16.
Okay. They are going to use a reaction and again cast shield, and your attack bounces off.
How long does shield last? Did they still have it up?
This is a recast.
Okay.
So their
Oh, yeah,
reaction starts
your
at the
turn
end of their
passed.
turn.
Question for you, Noah.
Yes.
Do enemies also have spell slots?
Yes.
Cool.
And yes, I am keeping track.
Cool. I was just wondering.
Some do. I should say. Sometimes it says so many sometimes it's so many per day. In this case, this individual does have spell slots.
Cool.
I will show you the sheet after the combat if you would like, just to like understand what I'm looking at.
Yeah, I think that'd be cool.
But the attack misses at that point.
Damn.
It's +5. Yes. Next in the initiative, Alfonz.
So I want to cast Shatter in that little square right behind both of them.
That's gonna hit your friends.
I mean,
No,
you
it's
can-
10 foot radius. So if it's in that, it's centered on that 5 foot radius. Yeah.
You can center it up to where
Okay.
it doesn't hit. I'll allow like it to be where they're getting hit from above more so than in front of.
Okay. So can I get a Constitution saving throw for both?
Yes. Mage rolls a natural 20.
Bastard.
Oh,
That saves.
He finally got his some revenge.
yeah, at
and
least you'll hit him.
Yeah.
Mhm.
he's gonna die.
Unless-
He's
He's
gonna
gonna die anyway.
Unless, because I'm assuming shield wouldn't work on Shadow.
and
No, it's-
the warrior
not
rolls
against
an
his AC.
18. They both hit.
18 also saves. Right. Ooh, that's better. 13 damage.
It halved to 6 for both.
Okay.
The mage falls, clutching their head, and they appear to they fall to their knees and fall completely unconscious or dead.
Nice.
Who gets his wand?
Doesn't have a wand, he has a staff.
No, it's a reference.
Oh, sorry. Next in the order. Do you have anything as a bonus action?
Nope.
Okay, next in the order is Zhixil. You're up.
So I kind of want to try something
Go for it. When in doubt, try something.
because so if I'd like to move behind the table
What
And,
What do you mean by behind the table?
where I was before.
Okay.
Somewhere about where I was before. How far away is that guy?
25 to 30 feet. We'll say 25.
Okay. Zhixil thinking Ilikhal might be able to like decimate this guy. I'd like to use detect thoughts on this guy.
Ooh.
Hmm.
Okay.
This guy's still got a lot of health, Martin.
Yeah, but like just while he's still alive, I kind of want
Fine,
to
though.
just maybe
Yeah.
see the motivations. Because now we got both pilot
I like
and
this. I like this, but yeah.
Ilikhal there.
No, this
Yeah.
is spicy. I like it. Detect thoughts. There's a saving throw.
Yeah, 15 wisdom saving throw.
Do you count as being charmed during that time?
I don't think so.
Read me the spell.
For the duration, you can read the thoughts of certain creatures, blah, blah, blah. You can focus your mind on one creature you see within 30 feet. If the creature has an...
No.
That's...
It does not.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does not count as a charm, so they will not have advantage.
Okay.
Yeah, I like it.
So
I think it's cool. Cool idea. I rolled a 10. That's not going to be enough.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay.
What is
so,
it?
So,
You can surface
okay.
thoughts?
So you initially learn surface thoughts. As an action, you can either shift your attention to another creature or probe deeper.
Okay, so the action was casting the spell. If they survive
Yeah,
another turn, you can probe deeper.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so just surface thoughts right now.
So right now, surface, and then so for the next one, I'll try to go deeper.
Surface thoughts are people like, oh fuck, I don't want to die.
There's a lot of
Yeah.
combat going on in the head. Anger. So you're gonna get vibes with surface thoughts. There's anger. There's combat, like the same feeling you have right now of this like intensity of combat, and like if you read a fencer's mind in the middle of a bout, it is all that.
Plus, oh shit, friend just died. Oh, you
Yeah.
know what? What if he's thinking about that, though? He would have noticed his friend die.
I mean, that's in there. Pain.
Mm.
And an overwhelming sense of duty. Those are like mission minded. To the extent, I will even say as a surface thought, that is so overwhelming over the other emotions. Like even the combat, like this idea of staying alive is like in the hierarchy, staying alive is below doing their job. Like that is still like the mission they're on is the mass, and then like preserve own life, and then all the other surface emotions.
Okay.
But that is your turn. Because we determined you don't have anything to do as bonus action. Ilikhal, up now.
Right, just gonna go for standard 2 greatsword attacks.
Okay, 2 great squad attacks.
17, and the other one does not hit.
17
sure.
does not hit.
All right, cool.
The individual does have a shield of note.
That would have been great to know. Yep. Love
Like
that.
they're wearing studded leather and a shield.
Cool. Yeah, no,
they have
that improves their AC. That cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
17 just barely misses.
Should have reckless attacked.
Doesn't guarantee that you would roll higher.
No, but it would probably help. That's how advantage works.
Do you do anything as a bonus action?
No, only
Anything?
rage.
Oh, it goes to the bad guys. Elite warrior up. Going to attack you at disadvantage. First
Oh, yeah.
attack.
Cool.
Natural 2, not going to hit. Natural 1's only worse, would be worse. So that die roll didn't really mean anything. But I wanted to make sure they didn't roll a natural 1. And then I don't think that's going to hit. And that was worse. Two attacks. They're really bothered by the sunlight. As they swing at you, their hood comes off, and you can see that they are a drow. And they're really struggling being like right under these sunbeams. There's a reason why the spells went up to block the sunlight.
We both just whiffed it. Just swing it at each other.
Yeah, total whiff. Goes to top of the order. Pilot, you're up.
I get within 5 feet of the enemy, and I attack with my rapier.
Do you want to be on this side or this side? Or over here?
By the windows.
Mhm.
There. Okay. There you go. Make an attack.
That is
Wrong tab.
that is a 24.
Oof.
Nice.
That hits.
And I get sneak attack because I'm Ilikhal's within 5 feet.
You do. That is how
Yee.
sneak attack works.
That is 21.
How do you want to do this?
They try to attack my friend Ilikhal. I don't like that. Don't come for my boy. I take my rapier and I angle it upwards and I stab him through the ribs.
Okay. In one swift motion, you step into combat range, and like a fencer, just extend and reach. And the rapier enters through the lower rib cage and actually protrudes through the ribs on the far side. You actually went underneath and out in between.
Oof.
Nice.
It pierces right through the studded leather armor as well. Just like that. Perfect like point. There's a moment of resistance, and then it slices right through the armor. And the individual crumples below you. Sorry, Martin, you don't get to read his mind. He's dead. Martin, your spell. You are aware of his thoughts up to death. Very weird. It's like somebody turned off the communication. It's like somebody snipped the wire kind of thing. It's just like thoughts, snip. Like even the way sneak attack works is it's sneaky. So like it is, you were almost caught by surprise. It is instantly just gone. Lights aren't on, and nobody is home. The individual crumples.
Grab the people's coins.
They're not. They don't have any.
Hold on, I want
Oh,
I
they don't
want
have
dibs
any?
on the magic dude.
But
Well, first off, we got this other encounter.
hold on.
Yeah,
there's
the king
something
is-
else occurring in the room.
Yeah.
Greedy, we're greedy.
The king is being attacked.